First video that I ever filmed was a very tiny little 10-second video about wasps leaving the nest. My life as a small channel YouTuber, take one. Might be the only take, actually. Location, location, location. It is everything. And a little bit hard to find. This is an odd time of year, being that it's cold. I can't seem to find a location where I can stay warm and also a location that's not being worked on. Let me tell you how difficult this has been. There's a park that I go to quite frequently. It is full of construction equipment and they are tearing the heck out of it. I don't know what they're doing, but in the meantime, among the hard hats and the trucks, too much noise. There's also my balcony. The lighting is nice out there. In the spring and in the summer, I have plants out there. But let me show you what's going on right now. So here we go into the nice lighting, but look in back of me. Do you see all that going on? Can you even hear me? Wow. So as they're repaving the parking lot, I have nowhere to film. The amazing thing is that no matter what you film or how you film, probably less than 16%, let's say, of your life actually goes on camera. Now, that doesn't include the time that you think about what might be a good possible subject. That does not include the editing time that it takes to actually edit that 5 to 15 minutes that your video may be. But you do your best to make a representation. They're the amazing places that I go. My local grocery store. I have a lot of fun here. There's posing for gags when I have somebody on the opposite end of a camera. And discount shopping. I go home and I make dishes just for you, even though I get to eat them. The small country road. It's one of my favorite places to film. Whether it be hot or whether it be cold, you see me here a lot. And then, of course, there is my living room. Usually the lighting is not so good here. This time of day, it's not too bad, but not the best. They're my pets. All rescues. They're serious. My trusty dog, saved from going under the wheels of a school bus. The beautiful Isabella. Most beautiful cat in the world. I think she actually was a CGI cat. Maybe she's not even real. Kit. Like the biggest beast ever. Here's his beautiful face. When we adopted him, we didn't think about it, but after getting him home, the way he glows in certain light and the size of him, we think he may be part Bengal. It would have been a consideration to keep my other cats safe, but it's worked out. Just so you can get a perspective of how big he actually is. There's Freddie, the nicest but meanest cat that there ever has been. She's so nice and then so mean. Kind of like a Sour Patch Kid. 100% calico, and she'll let you know it too. Jazzy is my sound person, providing the famous woof whistle that you hear in quite a few of my videos. Lovely little Andromeda. This is my little shoulder rider. You see her in several of my videos riding my shoulder. What did I tell you? Look at this. She jumps up there. Little shoulder rider. First video that I ever filmed was a very tiny little 10-second video about wasps leaving the nest. Kind of done in Super 8 style with a cheap little app that I had picked up from the App Store. It was a lot of fun to film, and probably the thing that got my feet wet. Then came the vegan challenge, 30-day vegan challenge. In some kind of aha moment, I decided to go vegan for 30 days, and for whatever reason, I recorded it. The entire 30 days, mind you. It was overkill, I admit. And then came the series of women's heart health. Something that I had to do. I had suffered a heart attack. Something that actually spurred me on. The beginning of message videos for me, and to get out there, say what I had to say, do what I had to do. The vegan diet was good for anybody who had experienced a heart attack, especially staying plant-based. Both of my ideas were combined. The Dark Horse video. Dark Horse as a concept is that thing that happens and you never know. You never know where it's going to go, what it's going to do. It didn't really have to do with the subject matter that I had, except all of a sudden, on a Twitter account that I had, I found myself being catfished, of all things. I think I knew probably within the second day exactly what this person who reached out to me was, what they were doing. There was a certain anger. Anger does very weird things to people. It got me to a point where I actually had to film the whole thing. I just thought about people's lives messed up by this when they really didn't get the idea that something was wrong. I did my research and found out that yes, this was definitely a scammer, and I pretty much went after them in video. It really threw me for a loop, this one, and I guess I needed somebody to commiserate with. So I fashioned a character after news ladies that I had met. But the real odd thing about this, even though I'm a small channel, I get 23 views on some of my videos, and that's usually my mark right there. It now has 14,000 views, 200 and some likes, about 17 or 18 dislikes, and I have even had a troll or two come on there and say terrible things, and I'm still amazed to this day. Without makeup. Makeup. Well, here I am at about 50% capacity. I usually don't go beyond this. So I don't know if it really proves a point in what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, but sometimes I might wear the makeup that I would wear to work, or I may not wear the makeup. If something strikes me and I get an inspiration to do it and I don't have time, or for some reason that I may not have makeup, that's fine. 50% capacity, you can still see flaws in my face, and I am not so worried about it at my age. Why worry? But the one thing that I can say is every single thing on my face is cruelty-free, and what less would you expect from me? So finally, here I am in the nice light. It's probably the afternoon at this point, and I am actually watching them draw lines in the parking spot. Finally, we have progress. Sometimes editing can take forever, it seems, especially if you have a lot of soundtracks going on and a lot of videos to actually put together. I can't say at all that I am big time. I actually am doing this with an iPhone, my iPhone 6, and I've never felt the need to invest in a camera. I've never felt the need to improve on my sound. Maybe one of these days, I don't know, it depends. I can't say that my life as a YouTuber will last forever, and whether I want to go to a certain extent, it fills some kind of purpose in my soul. With an iPhone 6, of course, I've got probably the cut rate version of iMovie, which doesn't give me too many options, but it gives me enough options to get something out there. Causes that I'm into, pet adoption, going vegan, heart health, and the environment. Be kind to nature because you are nature. I'm full to capacity here. Adopt from your local shelter so I don't have to. Take out your shoes and take a walk. It's good for your heart. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to the planet. Be kind to the animals. Go vegan. Hey, you got any salt with this? Oh, there was a time when I had a very low subscribership, and I thought, well, nobody's out there watching, and I'm doing all this, but nobody's actually watching. Then I got a few subscribers, and it all felt better. My subscribership right now is kind of, it's comfortable. Maybe I have about 100 people that watch me on occasion. Back and forth conversations and just a very relaxed atmosphere. If I were a larger channel, I don't know if I would have that. For some reason, I just think that it would be a whole lot more staunch and a whole lot more limited. The time that I almost quit is just, I got to a point where I'm really spending a lot of time doing this, and I just kind of need to give up on things in my life. And then responses came in, responses to some of my videos. A few people that experimented with the vegan lifestyle. Whether they're still vegan or not, I don't know, but that kind of kept me going there. Also, on one of my heart health videos, I'd gotten a few comments from people that actually became aware of issues that they were having, and that also spurred me on. And other things like that have happened where, and somehow something I say inspires somebody to do something, and then it's all worth it. I feel that there's a purpose for it, and in the meantime, I'll just have fun. And on the subject of monetization, what's that? I was taught in the very beginning to press that monetization button and make a little money. So I had a few ads play for a while, and then they came up with the thing that you need 10,000 views. So I got 10,000 views, and then after that, a week later, they came up with you have to have, I don't even know the number. What is it? It's like over so many hours watch time, so many subscribers. It almost seems like out of my realm. I'm not really that worried about it. It's not really something that you're into for the money. It would be nice to be able to monetize a little bit on something that your passion is in, but I'm not going to let it sway me. Every once in a while you do see small glimpses of my family in these videos. They don't really get into the camera much, and that's fine. I respect their privacy, and if they want to join me, they're definitely welcome, and who knows, maybe someday they will. Just to complete some thoughts, I enjoy being a small channel YouTuber. It's kind of, I don't know, almost a status symbol or something like that. It's like when you go on YouTube and you press that button, people with the most views and people with the most playtime usually come up in the feed. It would be nice. It actually would be nice, but I think right now I'm enjoying the status of being a small channel as opposed to a channel that really gets the views, that really gets this and gets that. I just want to say thank you to my 100 and some subscribers that I have. Thank you very much for watching. You guys are the reason that I'm still out there doing it. Enjoy talking to you. If you've ever sent me a message, I really appreciate it. What kind of opportunity is it? I willingly, by choice, I'm putting on these videos. I'm grateful for the experience.